everyone, and welcome to another edition of the PHNX Suns Pregame Show, brought to you, as always, by our friends at the DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. I'm Lindsey Smith. We've got Saul Bookman, Gerald Bourget, and Espo here with us. Gang's all here.
Yay. It's been a long time since all four of us have been here.
It has.
What was that? Yay. I'm excited that everybody's here.
Sad.
It's what we call fake enthusiasm. I don't know what you want me to do, Espo. Now I'm uncomfortable.
Well, we can move on to basketball. That works.
Yay.
Sure. Tonight hey, it's not a bad time to talk basketball.
Friday
Could
night,
be
let's
worse.
do it.
Yes, Friday night, Suns at Grizzlies. The opportunity to extend our win streak to 7 straight is at hand. What do you guys think? Is it going to happen?
Go ahead. Why does everybody look at me?
Because you took a deep breath like you had a lot
I'm contemplating.
Here, I'll help you guys. Let's throw up our picks to get things started and just see
we're just
what you guys
cutting straight
came
to the
up with.
throat. Here
Let's
we
do
go.
Okay.
Yeah, as you
All
can
right.
see, I am on the same page as you, just not quite as drastic. I have the Grizzlies ending the Suns win streak by 5 tonight.
I mean, the Grizzlies and the Kings are like those two teams that are always weird. Like the Suns.
Like you should beat them, but then they don't.
Those games always go weird, and I feel like the Grizzlies are just one of those teams. So it could be. I feel like the Suns will win tonight, but like Ja Morant and that team, they're pretty fun.
Ja Morant always gives the Suns fits.
He does.
So that's the main reason why I feel like, the Grizz will be right there.
Yeah, I obviously think they'll be right there, and it'll be a pretty close game. Suns are going to win by 3 is my guess. This is one of those games. It wouldn't shock me if the Grizzlies get it at the end, but I think this will be a close one at the very end.
I obviously think the Grizzlies are going to win by 777 points.
I mean, to be fair, you haven't picked the Suns to win a game all year, so
Yeah.
This is true.
And it was looking good at the beginning when they started winning.
I know my strategy was working, but I feel like maybe I just got to switch it up a little bit now because nothing's happening.
Probably need to fire the producer that makes your graphics.
Maybe.
Yeah. Fire Shane behind the Mac.
Oh man. I just do what I'm told.
Fired for something that I actually do.
I think since I had Grizzlies by 777, I'll just go out on a whim and say Suns by 7. How about that?
All right.
We'll call it with that.
Okay.
I do think that there really is a good potential. The Suns should win tonight's game. Let's put it like that. The Suns should win tonight's game, but we can take a look at the injury report for both teams tonight just to give us a little bit more context of what we're going to be seeing. So for the Phoenix Suns, DeAndre Ayton is still out. For the Memphis Grizzlies, Steven Adams is a game time decision. Dylan Brooks is out. And Killian Tilly is also out.
Mm-hmm.
I love that we just ignore the fact that Dario is still on the graphic.
Poor Dario.
Dario's out. We know.
Let's be honest. Like, we should just take Dario off that graphic because we know he's out for the foreseeable future until
I feel bad.
Until we get wind that he's maybe like week to week or something like that. Then maybe we can put him back.
So we just want to forget about poor Dario.
Yes.
Like
He
we
is
just want to
non-existent.
wipe his existence
Yes.
clean. Okay, Thanos.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think we have to say we're going to forget all about
What else?
Dario.
Are we ever going
but
to talk
what's-
about Dario?
Yeah, when we put up the graphic that he's in. That's
gosh.
the one time we talk about
It's our
Dario.
nightly Dario tribute.
This is like fucking the Twilight Zone right now.
Oh,
We just-
solidarity.
I feel like I'm in
Wow.
that doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Gerald, not to put you on the spot, but has there been any news whatsoever about DeAndre Ayton?
Not really, honestly. Monty's always pretty coy about injury stuff, so
Yeah.
he hasn't really offered us much. It's one of those things where initially when we were told after, because he returned for that one game, after he sat out a game with the lower leg contusion, and then he came back, and then he sat out, he's been sitting out ever since, and Monty had said, like, it was just one of those things where he woke up the next day and it was bothering him again, so we're going to be cautious. And he made it seem like it was going to be a 1 or 2 game thing, but apparently it's still lingering.
Where's my Monty face at? Where's
Your
the
Monty
Monty face
face?
at?
It's in our
Oh.
office, so.
Oh,
But the good news is he
You
was
didn't get it?
upgraded today from out to doubtful. So at least,
We're
he's
getting better.
still out tonight, but it was straight up out the last 2 or 3 games. So progress, I
You know.
guess.
Aren't we
DA
all?
just hasn't gotten right with the program, and it's totally he gets right with the program. we're gonna wait and just play it year by year.
Is that money?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. I had to make sure though.
I feel like aren't we all either day to day or doubtful? I mean,
Facts.
I
Yes.
feel like that's just general status, right?
Yeah, I'm probable. I feel like mostly probable.
Yeah. I think we're all probable from day to day.
Yeah. It's like half the time I'm a game time decision.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's be
Yesterday
honest.
I was probable, and then I got moved to doubtful, and then Espo and I were just out.
I was doubtful for our morning meeting, and I made it.
Yeah,
You pulled that one out quick.
Man, I don't know
did.
how that happened.
I'm perpetually mentally doubtful. All right, just keep that in mind.
Oh, we
You're in
should
good
know.
company.
We should know Landry Shamit is going to play tonight. He was listed as questionable with the foot contusion that held him out last game, but he will play, so that's good.
He will play tonight.
I don't understand the contusion. I just don't understand the contusion because
Mm.
contusion, I don't know why I always associate it with like a laceration.
Yeah,
I know that's not the case. It's just a bruise, right?
usually, yeah. I feel like they just use that as kind of a general, like all-encompassing term when they don't have a specific thing. Like his foot's bothering him, so we'll call it a contusion.
Shane, do you have the PHNX bat back there? We'll show Saul what a contusion is.
Yikes.
I have seen Espo's athletic skills, and I'm happy to stand right in front of him
Oh.
I
while
probably
he
did
swings
Gerald.
a bat. Yes.
You still haven't seen my full potential.
Have
yet,
you
so-
seen him make a dunk?
Have you seen?
Yeah.
Have you seen me?
Yeah.
I'm quick.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Mike B in the comments said, Blue 32 is where it's at. Got my bets in and ready to roll.
That's until we get the PHNX bar, buddy. And you're coming to our bar.
Yep.
Lindsey's just giving out free advertisements
Yeah.
now.
If you
That's
got Blue
just fine.
32, let's go.
Wait, is that
It's a
a place?
bar.
Sports bar.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was like something Memphis wise, to be honest
I mean,
with
to
you.
be fair, Lindsay, like you don't really go to a lot of sports bars. You don't really go out much at all.
Yeah.
You just stay home.
I'm just
so.
a homebody.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But the second half of that comment, that's in, ready to roll. Espo, do you have...
Sorry.
That was real
Sorry.
sassy.
My bad.
I'm going to hold my hands
I thought
together.
that was
That's a
general
little
knowledge.
aggressive.
I thought that's what the whole old lady vibe was all about. My bad.
My bad.
Never mind. Lindsay goes out all the time.
That's facts. Espo, can you tell us who the favorite of tonight is? Tonight's
If we
game
could
is-
have a graphic, please. Thank you. The Suns are favored by 2 this evening, according to our friends at the DraftKings Sportsbook app, which, I think this is likely because they're on a 6-game win streak. Usually the home team would be favored in this kind of situation when it's this close, but I think it's probably in part because the Suns are coming in hot and Memphis is sitting at 6-5 coming into the game.
-3 or +3 are typically a push in the NBA. So
Mhm.
the fact that it's -2 or +2 tells you that even Vegas doesn't have any idea who's going to win this game. So
I didn't know that. That's
there
interesting.
you go. Yep, home team gets 3 points.
Okay. So what does that mean in terms of like, should you make a bet or should you not make a bet when it's
It's
Well,
tough on
It's,
this.
it's a gamble.
Well, it's,
obviously.
Come on.
but see, there's such
But
a
See, I just like, can I say this really out loud first?
Mhm.
Every time Gerald sits next to me, like I feel like he gasses me up because I live off of his laugh. He doesn't even know it, and so I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep saying stupid shit.
yeah. Do it, Saul.
So it's
do
my
it.
fault, is what he's saying.
he likes to pass blame. Don't
I do,
worry.
I do. Yeah.
I get it when I sit next to him too. Don't you? worry.
Do you have a pick of the week for
I
us,
do
Espo?
have a pick of the week, and it is
You
actually
do?
going to be. I do.
Let's do it.
I do. Frank Kaminsky right now. If you bet he's going to be over 12.5 points tonight,
Uh-huh.
you can get plus 110 on it. I'm
Oh.
hitting that and hitting that hard.
Oh yeah,
It's going to be.
that's
It's going to be a money maker tonight. Frank Kaminsky over 12.5 points. I did that on purpose, Saul.
I,
God.
So
I
I
should've
think
pulled my
I
hat
definitely
down.
think I'm taking that. After he comes off the big game, Monty's going to reward him with minutes tonight, especially with DA out.
You
Uh,
think he's gonna
they're
play a
gonna-
lot?
I think so. I mean,
You think he can go all night long?
I think he should start. Tonight. I'm not dignifying that with a response. So, I think he should start tonight over JaVale. I don't think he will because Monty seems to like to keep things pretty steady, especially when they're on a streak. But I think he's going to play a lot of minutes. He's going to get a lot of opportunity because your teammates tend to reward you when you put in a game like that. And I think he's going to get an opportunity to see if he's hot early as well and can keep that rolling. I don't think he's going to get 30. I pray that he doesn't get 30.
I hope he does.
I really hope.
I know, because you all want me in pain. I get it.
Praying
We don't want you
that
in
he gets
pain.
30.
I gave you a chance to back out of that, so
I know.
you can't even be mad.
I don't back out. I say something, I'm going to stick to it. All right?
And in case you missed our post-game show from Wednesday night, Espo told us all that if Frank Kaminsky scores 30 or more points one more time this season, he's going to get a Frank Kaminsky tattoo. So, fingers crossed that happens.
Right on his lower back. He promised
No,
us.
I did not say my lower
Promised us.
back.
It
No,
was a promise.
the Kaminsky, the Cove crazies in the chat, they don't get to choose what it is.
I
None
think
of
they
this.
should.
All I said was I would get a Frank Kaminsky tattoo if he drops 30 again. It might
Like
be a
his
micro
face?
So
tat.
selfish, Espo. Let us
Oh,
pick
yeah.
what and where.
So selfish. I'm going to put this on on my
And
body
where.
for the rest of my life, and I want to let you guys pick it? Like how that's going to happen.
It'd be more fun.
It would be a lot
it
more
really
fun.
wouldn't.
Yes, it
Embrace it,
would.
Espo.
Okay, I have a story for you, Espo. This might make you feel better. I have a friend who in college, he went to class, he was drunk the night before, and he had told everyone at the party, if you guys raise the money, you can, for the tattoo and pay for it yourselves, you can pick what it is and put it wherever you want. They did it the next day in class in about 5 minutes, and to this day, he has Bubbles the Powder Puff Girl tattooed on his ass.
How does that make
Bubbles is
How is that supposed to
fun.
make me feel better?
It's such a great story.
Because we're not going to do that to you.
This is a story you will have for the rest of your life, and it's a team
Yep.
that you love, so it's not like it's ever going to sour for you.
Let's be clear. I trust Lindsey. I
That's
trust
the wrong
Gerald.
move, first off.
I trust
He hesitated
Shane.
on me.
Saul, there's not a chance in hell I'm letting him choose anything that goes on my
Nobody,
body.
Lindsay didn't say Saul gets to pick the
This
tattoo.
is we.
She
we.
said we, or
Yeah.
even the chat gets to
Okay.
pick the tattoo.
And Saul,
We'll do
and
like
you
a
don't
Twitter
trust
poll.
anybody enough that you wanted to point it at me
No, Saul,
as the out. No, you're not getting off the hook like that. That is not what's going down.
You're
You
the-
accept it or you don't.
you're the general manager, which means you can override each and every one of them.
No, that's not
and
how
I
this
do not
works at all.
trust that.
That's such
I
a
do
cop
not-
out.
I
That's
do not-
such a cop out.
I don't trust you people.
I wouldn't let him override me, or
Let's-
Espo. Don't
That's,
you
that's,
worry.
that's such a
So-
cop out.
so-
Even if the Twitter voted on a poll, I would still override it. You're good.
Oh my, okay,
Oh,
let
that's
my
a good one.
5-year-old. I'll let my 5-year-old draw Frank Kaminsky. We'll do that. How about that?
That would be good.
yes. Yes.
It'll look
Hell
like NBA
yeah.
And
paint.
it's
Yeah.
even got even
Oh my
more,
gosh.
like,
Fuck
like,
yeah.
meaning to it.
Dude, you just
Yeah.
completely screwed yourself. Why'd you
didn't
even say that out
I
loud?
didn't say I'm going to. I was
Oh my
sarcastic.
gosh.
I love
So
this.
pick of the week or DraftKings pick of the week
Oh
on
yeah,
the
we never
show
got to that.
is Frank Kaminsky over 12.5 points tonight at plus 110. Go do it. The DraftKings Sportsbook app is America's #1 sportsbook app. It's safe, easy, reliable. It is everything you could want in a betting partner.
It really is. I mean, and it's super fun. I've talked about this before. Very obvious that I am a noob when it comes to sports betting, but I can understand the app. Like once I get into it, I can kind of look at things and be like, "Oh, that's what this means." Okay, I get it. And then it's also great for like our experienced bettors, like the man behind the Mac, Shane Dievenbach. He loves the DraftKings Sportsbook app.
Who
I
also
don't say that lightly.
who also has just started a series of informational segments called Bets 101. So go to our website. You can see, the first series of it. You could also see that on our social media. So check that out.
Yeah.
Let me try this.
Do it. Go.
21 and over.
Yep.
Arizona only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details.
New customers,
New customers
only as
only.
well. That was a
Damn.
good job,
Look at
Espo.
that.
Yeah,
Good
he wasn't even
job.
looking
Nope.
either. That was all.
I have
That's
not-
memorized.
That's memorized.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the iPad.
That was
And I do
awesome.
like your pick too, because Frank scored. It was 12.5.
Yeah.
He scored 13 or more in 4 of the 5 games recently where
Yep.
he's actually played minutes. So
If Steven Adams plays, if Steven Adams plays, then no, Frank will get it. If Steven Adams doesn't play, then Frank will easily get it.
I don't know. He went at Nurkic the other night.
the
Yeah,
NBA,
which
the
is
Grizzlies
Steven
have
Adams.
the NBA's worst defense, by the way. So we might have a tattoo
I may
in the
be
making
getting
tonight.
attacked.
I'm so excited. Okay, real quick. We're going to go into Espo's keys of the game, and then we have a really
We
fun
are?
segment that we
Okay.
have to get to. So this one's got to be real quick.
right,
Let's
all right.
throw up that graphic and see what you got us.
No, you got to make sure that that Ja Morant ain't gonna be scoring too many points.
Say it like that one more time.
Yeah, no. You got to dominate a land down under, which is a Steven Adams Australia reference. You got to make sure
That's a good one.
the paint is taken care of, and then bring your swim trunks because we're going to the Cove tonight. There's your keys to the game.
I love it. I'm
Saul
on board.
doesn't agree. I don't.
No,
think,
I
but-
was trying to think. I thought Steven Adams was from New Zealand.
I think
whatever.
so.
He is.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that area.
That's all.
I was listening to Men at Work. It sounded good.
Yeah, he was. He
I
really
actually
was.
was.
His AirPods disconnected from his laptop, and it was blaring across the whole office. And I was like, "Oh, that's what you listen to."
Amazing. Okay, so for our final segment before the game tips off, Gerald, we're going to give you a quick minute to chime in on the debate we had post game on Wednesday. One of these has to go.
Okay.
Pizza, tacos, hamburgers, or wings? Which one is it?
Oh shit. That is rough.
It's chicken, not pigeon, if you were wondering.
Right,
So-
right. I'm probably gonna go wings, and
Oh
it hurts me because I
gosh.
love wings.
Oh my god!
It hurts me because I love wings, but I'm as an Italian, I can't do pizza. As a Hispanic,
Well,
I can't do
pizza
Mexican.
and tacos are completely off.
I can't do
but
tacos.
yeah.
And what was the other hamburger? I love a good
Hamburgers.
burger. I can't give up burgers.
And that's why Gerald is amazing.
Thank
right
you.
there.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Dramatic
Well-
pause and everything to build up the hype.
At least you
What
guys
was-
are both on that
I'm sorry,
side.
enlighten me,
there's
what
some
was the
space.
correct answer?
Hamburgers.
Oh, come on.
The
You
correct
can't give up
answer
a
is
good burger.
hamburgers.
Oh,
It's close.
man.
Wings,
All right, because Gerald answered that
wings
so
triumph-
poorly,
Yeah.
let's just move right
Yes,
on along
for real. Wings triumph burgers
to
all day.
tonight's
Oh,
topic.
man.
Because the Suns are in Memphis, a really great place to get some really great barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Let's debate, what is the best barbecue?
Like, what's the best thing to
Like
have
Yes,
barbecue
the
on?
thing
food,
to
yeah.
have,
So
like
you're talking ribs,
Okay.
chicken, pulled pork, brisket.
Are those the four we're going to go with?
Yeah, there's nothing
That's
like a
good.
glump of chicken with some good barbecue.
God
we
bless.
had to go back there.
Love a glump
I-
of chicken.
I think it's brisket. Honestly, I love a good brisket. So
I'm with
Although
you.
in Memphis, that's not really what they're known for.
It's-
So just
yeah.
gotta throw that out there.
I think
What
I'm
are
going
they
to
known
go
for?
brisket.
Burnt ends? Or?
No, they're more of a rib and pulled
Oh,
pork
okay.
type of vibe out there in Memphis. The brisket is typically like Texas, Central Texas, Kansas City, even a little bit. Kansas City's ribs, pulled pork as well.
Okay.
So yeah,
I like grilled grizzly too when I'm in Memphis.
Would you? What's
so.
your Saul? You didn't answer.
Grizzly.
I would go with the ribs.
Ribs?
Yeah,
Okay.
ribs.
I'm gonna-
all day in
Gerald?
Memphis.
I'm gonna go pulled pork. I love a good pulled pork sandwich. I don't think I've ever said no to a barbecue pulled
Like
pork
in
sandwich.
Memphis definitely uses sauce on the ribs. If you go to different parts of the country, they either sauce it or they don't sauce it. It depends on what you're going with. So like out here, we have like Rudy's barbecue, right?
Yeah.
That's a Texas-based barbecue, and they don't put sauce on the ribs, but they will give you sauce on the side if you want it. You know what I
I
mean?
feel
Or
like I don't want
Guyzona.
sauce on my ribs.
Yeah, it's kind of hit or miss.
Saul
Yeah.
needs
Because
a barbecue podcast.
Because some people
Saul
cook their
does.
because some people cook their ribs like they'll boil that shit. And then they'll cover it up with sauce. Like, and that's not the same thing. Like, I like sauce as like a side, and you can like dip it in there and whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're hiding your ribs in sauce, fuck you.
That went real extreme, real fast.
stupid
I was not
shit. That's a
expecting
cop-out.
that.
No,
It's a
it's not.
cop-out.
It's not chicken.
It's
Oh no!
This coming from the guy who said if a wing doesn't have chicken on it, I don't want it. Like what?
No,
Or
I
what was
said
the- what was
a
the quote?
chicken wing
There's no
without a
wings in
bone in it.
chicken.
It's not a wing.
There's no chicken in wings. There's no
There's
wings in
wings.
chicken.
I will
No
say
chicken
this.
and boneless wings. I
The
don't
only,
get it.
the only barbecue I want is Saul Bookman barbecue. That's the best barbecue there is, and I say that from the heart, genuinely.
Okay, can I just? This is like the 13th time I've heard Espo talk about your barbecue, and we've been here for like 2 months now, and I haven't had any, and I'm feeling some
You know
type
why
of
you
way
haven't
about
had any,
it.
Lindsay?
Why?
It's because you refuse to drive to where I live. Refuse. Like when we were talking about a
Why
possible,
couldn't you just bring it
when we were
here?
talking about possible sport, because I know you need to have that shit
Hey.
fresh off the grill, let it rest for like 20 minutes, and then you get to slice it. I'm not lugging that shit all the way over here.
He's not. Like, can you picture the graphics saying it? Not lugging that shit all the way over here.
Actually, Lindsay, Saul barbecued last week while you were on vacation. It was great.
Yeah,
So-
I brought it in for the whole
You're
team.
lying. Espo would have tweeted about it for
If
sure.
Lindsay has to go past like Central Avenue. It's too far. It's just too far.
If it requires a car, Lindsey does not want to be a part of it, I think.
I'll go to 16th Street.
It's like that Lion King meme where they're like, we don't go beyond that land, Simba.
Oh, that's both ways, though. I'm like 7th Ave to 7th Street. That's all you get.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
it.
Between the sevens, otherwise it's out.
No, if it's farther than that, I'm out.
Oh, boy.
My cousin's in the chat talking about fucking me screaming about ribs. Because he knows.
That's amazing. All right, guys. That was a fun little powwow around barbecue. Saul, you're going to promise to bring in some barbecue at some point in time.
I'm
speaking
gonna
it into
promise to bring in
existence
barbecue.
for all of us here.
I
the
Lindsay,
PHNX
I
crew.
promise to make you barbecue if you're ever coming over to my house.
Okay,
That's as good as I can do.
Fine. I will come to your house for barbecue.
Team bonding.
Right now, we are going to let you guys go to get ready for Suns at Grizzlies.
Yes,
I was like,
that
Grizzlies,
is the team.
Barbecue
Suns at
Bears.
Barbecue Wigs.
So
Suns at
ribs
barbecue
versus
bears.
chicken.
Be sure to tune back in at the end of the game right here on our YouTube channel as we break down, hopefully, what is a Suns win, their 7th in a row.
Yep.
So come back
We
and
will
hang
have
out with
all
us.
the boneless wings for you to
Yes.
enjoy, Espo.
And throughout the game, be sure to follow us on Twitter at PHNX_Suns and chat with us over there. Until then, we will see you guys shortly.
Ahoy, ahoy.